Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're in downtown Kato Paphos. Miss LaBouffe is looking absolutely beautiful. What have you got to say, LaBouffe?
Hello everybody, how are you today? How nice to see you again. Lovely. Very nice area.
It is.
Very nice.
Come on, LaBouffe. Let's get down here because I can see the Jolly Roger ship is just coming back into shore.
I have to
So
catch it.
there's quite a few people on it. Well, we won't catch it, but there it is coming in. Hopefully you can just see that in the distance, because there it is. So here we are having an evening stroll across the Paphos Promenade in the direction of the Kato Paphos Harbour, one of the greatest places in the world. Never mind your Cyprus, and the view, wow, that's to die for. Have a look at that. Absolutely spectacular. Mr. Yanis is looking for a bit of free advertising. One of these days we're going to charge you.
If I need something,
Yeah.
I need your video.
Yeah, you need my video.
Yes, if in case something happened to me, I need your video.
Ah.
Because it's very...
I see. So
important.
we could sit it there. We could sit the video there and just play it. That's what he's saying. Mr. Yanis, it's one of his girlfriends. There we go. That's his girlfriend.
No, it's from the office.
Hopefully his wife
It's not
doesn't
the
see him. Thanks, Mr. Yanis. Hopefully his wife never sees any of our videos. And if you are watching, it's a joke. He hasn't got any girlfriends at all. Has he, LaBouffe?
Come on.
Not that we know of. Maybe he's got one or two.
They probably got 3 or 4.
3 or 4,
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Because
Anyway,
you're repeating.
if you're watching, you're not his wife,
I'm a
so
parrot.
don't watch. Yeah.
I am a parrot.
Anyway, I am a parrot. We're parrots today. So we're going to head down towards the end of the harbour and we're going to chat with our Gumbarus, our friends, as we go on our way. But there's something I want to tell some of our newer subscribers. Perhaps you haven't had time to hunt back through our videos and perhaps you're wondering what Ochin Gracivia LaBouffe means. Ochin?
Very.
LaBouffe?
Love.
That was the wrong way around.
I know.
Gracivia?
Beautiful.
So, Ochin means very, Gracivia means beautiful, and LaBouffe, not quite pronounced correct, but it's the northern accent that I've got, means love. So that is the name that I've given to my beautiful Armenian movie star wife, Miss Ochin Gracivia LaBouffe.
You know, Mr. Paul, I believe that for every loving man or husband or the boyfriend, the women are very Ochin Gracivia LaBouffes, all of them. This is what
Well,
I want.
this is true, correct. But you can't use that name because that's my name for her. Miss Ochin
They
Gracivia
can find
LaBouffe,
out. They can
the
find
most
out.
beautiful woman
Any
in
other names.
the world. Anyway, talking about beautiful, this view tonight is truly, truly beautiful, truly, truly spectacular. One of the greatest views in the world. You can see the sun setting in the sky as we head down towards the Kato Paphos Harbour area. And the sun rays are glistening across the sky, hitting the blue, and I mean blue sea. And there is the blue sky. As usual, I'm in blue.
I'm in green.
She is in green, but earlier on she was in blue. But she wasn't fully blue, her panties were red. Correct?
Oh, that's brave.
As is her up underwear as well. So her down underwear and her up underwear were red. Quite nice actually. Anyway, stick with us as we walk along the Kato Paphos Promenade. See, many nationalities mixing. So we've got some locals, we've got some British, we've got some Scandinavians, we've got some from the local Arab countries such as Jordan, Kuwait. They often come here on the holidays, and a lot of people come from Israel as well. It's a very, very cosmopolitan vibe, isn't it?
International.
It is, yeah. Wow, there you go. There is the red up underwear that you can just see. Anyway, right, stick with us because we are heading out to the harbour. That's where we're going to go, and we're going to find somewhere to go and have our dinner. That's the plan. So if people are wondering about restaurants along the harbour, there are 1 or 2. The first one that you come to is the King's Restaurant Cafe. It does gourmet food, it does snacks, drinks, cocktails, beers, obviously coffees. The one after that is Theo's. That's a bit more upmarket, that one, that's for sure. What have we seen?
You wanted to order anything?
I do actually. Right, I'll interrupt this video for a moment. Go and get his pen. This is Mr. Konstantinos. Here he is. Kalispera. Kalispera. Write down Miss Ellie on there. There's the pen. So here it is live, Miss Ellie. It's getting ordered for you live. And Miss Oching Rasivila is going to write it down.
E-double-L.
E-double-L-I-E. But Miss. Well, she says Ellie, sorry. So just put Ellie. So we'll look that way. I-E. There we go. Ellie.
It's going to be the...
That's what we want on a grain of rice. And she has chosen the turquoise. So one assumes that one. Because that one's pink. So it's that one. It's that one there. We want the turquoise one. I'll turn the camera around and show you the view.
very young.
She's quite young. Quite young. There we go. We don't exactly know how old you are, Miss Ellie, but we think that you are quite young. She wants the... I'm confused now. She's confused me now. But anyway, I know the one that she wants. That one. That one's the one she wants. The turquoise.
Yes.
Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Turquoise is this one.
Oh, is
This
it?
one is
Turkey,
violet.
purple, turkey,
Oh, right.
pink. I have pink, small pink
No.
like this.
Turquoise. Turquoise is the one she wants. And we'll come back in an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, lovely. Right, let's get down here because there's other street traders to try and help and promote. There we are, the greatest hair braider in the world. Her name is Jenny. There she is. Say hello, Jenny. You all right? Are you on YouTube? I think she's just switched off Marika and me and gone on to Bald and Bankrupt. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's her array of hair braiding. It's a little bit early to be busy, but in another hour you're going to get busy again. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's got plenty of money. Don't worry about it. Right, here's Mr. Chris.
Hello.
Here he is. You all right? You had a good day? I wanted to show the new product that Mr. Chris has brought in. So these are shark's teeth.
Yeah, nice.
On little necklaces. Well, they're little necklaces, what they actually are. 15 euros. And Mr. Chris tells us they are genuine shark teeth. He killed the shark himself, skinned it, ate it, and then stole its teeth. Yep, he's going to show us the photo tomorrow. Superstar that he is. Yes, Az? There's a gentleman who does artists.
Yes, nice.
He's a very good artist indeed, actually. All of these are ones that he's done, from caricatures to real live art, as you can see. A very, very talented artist indeed. So if you want to have a sketch of yourself or someone else. Now, here's a continuing theme today. Miss Oching Rasivila is choosing the wrong side. There she goes. I think she's thinking about where she can go to go shopping. Perhaps that's what it is. Right, here we go. Let's continue on our trek down to the harbour. There's a little bit of a protest going on there. That's all to do with the Ukrainian-Russian war. Terrible thing, unfortunately. But there's not a lot that we can do about it, so we will continue on our travels into the Kato Paphos harbour. Now I think there's another couple of gumbarus going to come up. If you're wondering again, if you are newer subscribers, the word gumbaru means friend. Is that the correct pronunciation of it?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of. Friend, friendly person, an associate. So we use the word, or I use the word quite often, gumbaru. Or you'll hear me say gumbaruwizi, which is being like my mock of the word for friendly. There's a fisherman here. He's not the same fisherman that we befriended the other day, but there he is. He's putting his bait on. He's planning on catching his supper tonight, and his wife is at home cooking his chips, and he's going to go fishing out there. We wish you luck. I think you're going to have a good night. I think you're going to have a good night. I can tell the water is calm and the fish are hungry for his little worms or whatever they are. There we go. Let's get past this chappie, because this chappie is a very, very good musician. But the problem with him is that YouTube thinks that he is Dire Straits. That's a problem. Big, big problem. And they're giving us copyright strikes. Here's Mr. Costas. He's a very good Chappie, if you want a caricature, that's where you come. Cross his palm with a little bit of silver, or 20 euros when you convert it, and he will do a caricature for you. LeBeau, what have you got to say?
I've lost a Mickey Mouse. I've lost.
He's vanished. He has vanished. Yeah.
Yeah, and the woman who was standing like silver studded.
I mean, we assume that some of these people obviously have jobs as well. But there's a chappie who comes down and dresses up as Mickey Mouse, and there's a woman who comes and acts as a statue in gold and doesn't move very much. But they're not here very often, so one assumes either they've gone to Ayia Napa, maybe, or they've got other jobs, and that's it. There's the Gumbaro number 1, as we call him. That is him, superstar number 1 Gumbaro, and he does the super jumbo glass bottom boat, and he's responsible for all the people going on Land Rovers on the Elvis Safari. And he's actually a very nice guy.
Welcome, guys.
He pays us every time.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Every day.
Every day.
Every
7
day
days a
open.
week.
Every
7
day,
days a week.
every
All right.
time.
And he's got a friend smiling behind him.
Hello.
Look at that. What's your name?
I'm a Jeep Safari.
Ah! I knew I recognised this little place. I've seen him driving. It's a Land Rover you drive, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen him. And they all speak perfect English, obviously, because the majority of the tourists, well, are going to converse through English even if they're not English. And there is an EasyJet plane going, taking 2 to 250 of your customers back to England.
Oh, wow.
Terrible. But hopefully it'll land, fill up, and come back. See you a bit later. Got a hell of a suntan on him. Did you get your massage? Did you get your massage? It wasn't very good.
Tomorrow.
Ah, tomorrow. Right.
Tomorrow 8:30.
Ah, right. He's going for a massage. And if it's any good, I'm going to go for a massage. I know what you're thinking. It's not that kind of massage.
They
If I want,
haven't
if I,
told you anything yet, Mr. Paul. Why your brain goes to the dirty things immediately? Because
I
you-
know
all
how
the
people's
men
minds think.
are the same
What?
things.
That's it. LePouf's attacking me on camera. I'm going to go and find my Gumbaro. Here's someone else that set up. Look at that. There we go. Kalispera. Wonderful.
It's,
So a little street trader has set up. Yes, LePouf?
It's actually those things which we believe that helps against the
Yes, the wandering eye, I think it's called, or the evil eye. Anyway, it watches over us. Either side of us now is the King's restaurant, as I was saying, and this side over here is Theo's restaurant. Either side yet again. Then we go along a little bit further, and the restaurant that's the most famous along here, because there is a rose bird called Coco, and she happens to be a pelican, and guess what? She's got her very own restaurant, and that restaurant is called The Pelican. And there it is. There's one of the Gumbaros. He's a really nice guy.
We're watching the Netflix now.
She normally goes and watches Netflix at this time of day. And on top of that, we're going to find you in a minute. On top of that, she's also gone and bought herself one of those. So she likes to go whizzing around. We've just been spotted, so I'm going to go back and see that chap in a minute. But we have to say hello to him, because he is the greatest superstar. And we have to say hello to them. And we have to say hello to the Jalalamo. And we have to continue and say that is Sail at the Castle, and that's them. And then we have to go down there and say that is Stevie's. Otherwise, the man with the smile on his face will get very, very upset and say, hold on a minute, why are you talking about all of the cafes and not his? So there he is, and there's Stevie's, and there's Stevie's. So all of them are busy, all of them are friends, really they hate each other.
Try and bring them here. Steve Bar is the best bar ever. Well, it's seen many times on television, so don't worry. I'm like a popular guy now on TV.
Yeah, you're superstar, you're famous.
They walk past me here every single day, so they know I'm popular. They always come here. You can come into Steve's Bar for a nice cocktail, glass wine, lovely strawberry daiquiri, lemon daiquiri, porn star. Ooh la la.
Wow, I'm going to give him the camera in a minute. Can I have your hats? Can we swap hats?
Well, you can get one. It's only €1.
It's only €1. I'll give you €1. Give me that hat.
I'll give it tomorrow.
Right, we're going to go and see Shamek's bike over there. That's Shamek's bike. He's one of the greatest cocktail waiters who works in the Jal Alamo. So that's Mr. Shamek's bike. That is the spectacular harbour, but we have to go back down here because someone was shouting our name and he asked us to come back.
Yeah, Mr. Paul.
Yes, Lulu.
There is a music playing over there. Don't you?
Well, we're just going to go and say hello on camera to this man, to a man that was shouting Mr. Paul and Miss LeBouf.
Oh, right.
So, come on.
Now.
because we understand that the people watching sometimes like to see us interact, not just with the superstar Mr. Henry, ooh la la, we're going to call him ooh la la Henry, ooh la la la, but they want to see us interact with people. No, because you were hunting for the pink Miss Coco. But someone down here was calling us, and I said to him I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. So let's go and hunt them. Let's go and find out where they are. I think it's that man over there. Well, that's him over there. So all of those children there are looking for us. So we'll check that there's no music in the background, which there isn't. Here we are. You all right? You all right, guys?
Mr. Paul.
How you doing? You all right?
Mr. LeBouf.
What's your name?
I'm Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie from Cheltenham.
What's your surname?
Illingworth.
Not the same Jamie. I thought it was another Jamie. So we've got two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely spectacular. What's your name?
That's my wife.
Roxanne. What a lovely name. What a beautiful wife you've got.
We've been watching you every day before we come here. Showed us all the
Humbled.
sights.
Humbled. Who are all these? Who are you, young man?
This is Ralphie.
Ralphie. I like your sunglasses. If they were bigger, I'd have them. What's this man?
I'm Brad.
Brad.
Henry.
Who, sorry?
Henry.
Henry. Bit young to talk yet, Henry.
Yeah.
You probably just say mum, huh? Young man? Lewis. Louis. Excellent name. I could wear them sunglasses, that's for sure. Your name, sir?
Charlie.
Charlie. That's a good name. Young man?
George.
George. That's a good Greek Cypriot name. Do you know that? It's actually a good British name as well, by the way. Yeah, King George. Is this your mum?
Yeah.
Yes. And her name is?
Kirsty.
Kirsty. They've all got good names. What's your name?
Selena.
What's your name, sir? We missed you. Mike. Mike. Great name. It is a great name, but you know, bit simpler. Babu?
Spider Woman.
Spider Woman. So, are you all having a good holiday?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Do a little dance before you go.
Right, Labu's going to do a Chuchka dance, and then we're going to say it's a wrap, as they say in American English, and we'll shake all the little boys' hands and say bye bye. Labu? Labu?
To all of them.
Right, go on, Labu.
I don't mind to dance anywhere, anytime.
Hold on.
You wake me up at night.
Hold on.
Chichotka boots. Play. I'm not the.
Oh, the little end.
We missed one.
Don't wake
Yeah. No, we're not trying to wake her. Close her up. What's her name?
Amelia.
They've all got fabulous names, except for Mike. But Mike's a good name. Mike's a good name. It's a good name.
So nice to see you, and honestly, we are really appreciative
Yeah, we are.
that.
We are humbled, by the way.
Yeah. Mr. Paul told me that somebody called us, and I heard the music playing. Honestly, if somebody's coming, that not because to be recognizable, but it's so nice when people say wave us. You know, we are trying to make people smooth.
We're very conscious of music.
Honestly,
I know.
lovely.
Yeah, we actually, it's like fun. It's fun as well. It's fun.
Wow.
Wow, there we go.
Nice to see you guys.
It's our pleasure, our pleasure. LeBouf, it's time for Miss Otching receiving LeBouf to take the stage. We will drag her away in a moment. Ah, no, there's wood. Wood. That's wood. Huh. There we go. That's how it's done. All we want to say now is thanks for watching. If you like what you see, click. Yeah. We'll appeal to the younger audience, and I'm having them sunglasses in a minute. That's for sure. Because I've got a pair like that, but I broke the arm off them. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, come back for some more of our madness. Say bye-bye, guys. Bye. Wonderful.